Hey guys, it's Hulk time. Just wanted to share some discussion with the ban list. Should be coming any time by now, even though it should have already been out for a long time by now. Anyways, this is just discussion, so if you want to hear my prediction, I'll post my yu-gi-botz video from earlier. Anyways, these aren't really organized, I just got them from ban, limited, semi-limited, stuff like that. Anyways, starting off, we have a Performer Pal monkey board. Honestly, I don't really care about this thing, but I've seen it on a lot of prediction lists, so why not? Okay, after that is Norden, which is the thing that everyone was all hyped about with the instant fusion. Honestly, I couldn't tell if I wanted this banned or have instant fusion limited. Either way, I don't really care. If I ever use Norden in anything, it's just one of him and one instant fusion just to throw in a deck. So they can do whatever they want with him, I guess. After that is Soul Charge. I really like Soul Charge, and I am perfectly fine with it staying at 1. But I can definitely see how good it is and how worthy of a ban it is. So if that goes either way, that's fine. It's worthy. Next is Wind Up Hunter. Honestly, I do not think this deserves a ban in general, but it seems like TCG is starting to go with getting rid of alternate win conditions. So a lot of people have been putting this on their prediction list for a very long time, thinking that if this gets banned, then they can bring back all the other wind up stuff. And there's my cat meowing at me. Anyways, next is Regeki, that really OP spell card that is limited now for some reason because pendulums are a thing and special summoning 5 monsters plus a turn is a thing. So honestly, it is worthy of a ban. I don't think it really needs it right now. Maybe in the future sometime if the game tries to slow itself down eventually. If it did, honestly, I don't see why they can't just get rid of this and give us like a third Dark Hole. But anyways, it's Konami. Who knows? Alright, so that's it for banned stuff right now. If I miss anything, then just say it. Alright, for limited, we have the Burning Abyss Sir, which is like really high contender for getting limited, I guess. Are banned. I see a lot of people putting this banned on their prediction list. So, yeah, I don't really know much. So, anyways, next is Elemental Hero Stratos, which I know tons of people want back, including me. I want to play my Destiny plants again, so bad. I definitely think it's worthy of coming back, but with all the ban lists that have come, with everyone putting on their prediction list, I'm not getting my hopes up. Then again, with this extremely long wait for this ban list and no word about why it's taking so long when it shouldn't, like at all, almost everyone knows what most of the hits should or could be. So maybe they'll surprise us with a whole bunch of cool new moves on the list. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. Next is the Performer Pal Sorcerer. So this has been on a lot of lists lately, either limited or banned. I'd say if it gets hit, limited is just fine. Alright, besides that, let's see what else we got. There is this right here. Masked Hero Darklaw. Honestly, I don't think it really needs a move. I think people are just putting this on their list that they have Stratos on it too. So, not a big deal. Next is Dante. Dante is for sure one of the hits that should be done. Just limit this on Burning Abyss, and honestly, that and or Sir is probably all you really need to do. I mean, if you do this, that's their big move, or almost their only move is Dante. I mean, they just spam into him and then use him as overlay for like Beatrice and stuff like that. So if he gets limited, the main deck is still good, but the extra deck you need to think a little bit more. So I think that's good. Next is the field spell for Monarch's Domain. There's plenty of ways to hit Monarchs. There's tons of different ways, but this one seems like this and the draw card seem like the two biggest ones to do because well, obviously this is the one that hurts the meta the most, but yeah, that should be obvious enough. Okay, moving on. Anyways, next is Emergency Teleport. I don't want this to get hit. I actually want it to go back up to 3 and do some other hit the Cosmos. I just included this on the video because it's on a lot of prediction lists. Alright, next is Cosmo Town. Very nice choice. I definitely think this would be a good limit, but the next card is an even better limit. Cosmo Dark Destroyer. This seems like the move to put on Cosmos. This the one, honestly, I think is all you really need. I mean, if you did this and Cosmo Town, that'd be perfect. Don't need to do anything else. Deck is fine at that point. Just leave it alone. Next is Pantheism of Monarchs. This is the big consistency and search card of the deck, which is at 3. When this was shown, this was the one that everyone thought was going to get hit to 1. Now they're going back and forth with a whole bunch of different cards, including Domain being the most popular. But either way, it's fine. Next is Pendulum Call. Honestly, I don't see a big deal about this card myself, but I'm seeing it on a lot of lists also, so do what you will. Next is Solemn Strike. This has been on a ton of prediction lists as well for limited. I can see it gets limited first, if it gets hit at all, because it didn't get hit last list and we were all surprised. So, yeah, pretty good prediction there, I guess. Next is Card of the Demise. Everyone thinks this is going to get limited or banned. If it gets hit, I'm saying limited. That's all I got to say about this. Next is Monster Born. This just started appearing on prediction lists a lot more out of nowhere. I'm thinking it's just because of Pendulums, because like they go to the extra deck instead, so they think they probably won't play it as much, and then the other decks can use it and kind of combat it a little bit. That's all I can really think of. I'm fine with it coming back. I don't think it needs to, but either way. Next is Harpy's Feather Duster. I personally would like this, but I know a lot of people don't. Some people are pro Heavy Storm instead. Either way, I don't care. I am completely fine with having one of the two come back to 1. Next is Tribe Infecting Virus. This is pretty much the banned card that people have predicted to come back more than anything else, yet it never will. Never has, I mean. I'm sure it will eventually, but as to why it hasn't, I don't know. I don't think anyone knows. That's all I have to say. Moving on. Thousand Eyes Restrict. This can go up to 2 or 3. I'm sure they'll do like the Tsukiyomi thing, go 2 first, then 3. That's all I gotta say. Same with the next card, Gold Sarcophagus. 2, then 3. Next card is Book of Moon. This is one that people have been saying yes, no, over and over and over. I think, again, if they do move it up, then it'd be 2 first, then 3. Alright, next, for unlimited cards. Not really that much on here, but let's see what we got. First is Debris Dragon. It should be pretty obvious why. Next is a Lure of Darkness, which moved up to 2 recently. It's at 3 in the OCG, so we think it's going to happen the same here. So let's bring that up to 3. Next is Dragon Ravine. This and Debris are at 3 on every prediction list I have seen. So I'm just going to say okay. Plus, I don't know, maybe people will play it in Blue Eyes or something. I don't play it in my build. I know a lot of people will play 2 of these with the Terraforming and Blue Eyes. I don't think it's really needed. Anyways, moving on. Card Trooper is next. Again, a card that is on a lot of prediction lists. It seems like they stopped putting it on there recently. I don't know why. People afraid of Troop Troop Scoop? I don't know. Next is Honest. Another popular prediction hit. Going up to 3, that would give a nice boost to not only Lightsworn rogue decks, but just light decks in general. And last is another good prediction, yet seemed to have not been on lists recently, like Card Trooper, is Charge of the Light Brigade. Again, really nice boost to Lightsworn, or any decks that want to like put the engine in it just for fun. I think if this and Honest came back at the same time, that would be awesome. It'd be a really decent boost to Lightsworn decks. And with Allure at 3 at the same time, then we could play some fun Twilight decks again. So that'd be pretty cool. Alright, so that is it. And if you want to see my actual predictions, it's probably changed by now, but if you want to see it, then just click the link below in the description to watch my yu-gi-botz video, and you're good to go. Alright, I will see you guys next time.